This is all the trash that I've produced in the past 24 hours. It doesn't seem like much, does it? I didn't think so. And then I started to think about all the trash that people at my school produce. So I thought that it would be a good place to make some changes. So here's one of the school trash cans, and as you can see, there's a lot of food waste inside the trash can. We have compost bins at my school, but I started to think that if food waste was in the trash, then up was down, and maybe trash was in the compost bin too. And I was right, sort of. You'd think that people would put compost in it, but it's mostly just trash. So I decided that the first step towards a better composting system was to gauge how much our school custodian would be willing to do. Are you recording? So I'm trying to reduce our school's waste. Our school has a compost system. So I was wondering if you might be willing to pick up compost and put it into the compost bin from the classroom compost bin at the end of the day.
If it's to help the school out.
Obviously, that wasn't the only thing I needed to do. I also needed to talk to our principal. Are you recording? I'm trying to figure out ways to reduce the school's waste. We have school composts that, since they're not easily accessible, most people don't use them or properly, so that people mistake them for trash cans. So I talked to the custodian, and he said that he'd be willing to pick up composts from classrooms if we had bins.
Do you think it might be better to move the compost?
And since I didn't want a repeat of the same problem with people putting trash in the compost bin, I suggested side-by-side trash and compost. You could put it next to the trash can so they have the option. But the most important part of this scheme was getting people's behaviors to change. So Mrs. Brown suggested that I go into classrooms to talk to people about the true impact of their actions.
But then we would need to educate them on what goes in it.
I'm so excited about the positive feedback from the staff I spoke with. The logistics seemed to be working out smoothly, but I was really inspired by an idea that Mrs. Brown touched on during our meeting, which is education. While I work on the details of compost availability with the staff, I'm hoping to begin working on an even more important project in collaboration with the teachers, a compost curriculum. The thing that I really like about this idea is that it has the potential to empower people at my school to think about the environmental impact of their choices.